Ever found yourself staring at your debit card and your savings account, wondering if you could just merge them? Like, tap into your savings with the same ease as your checking? You're not alone. We've all been there, especially when dealing with online banks that promise simplicity and high yields. But when it comes to Ally Bank, specifically, and linking your debit card to your savings account, well, that's where things get a little nuanced. Let's be real. We live in a world of instant gratification. We want access to our money now. We've gotten used to the swipe and go lifestyle. And when we think about our savings, it's not just a rainy day fund anymore. It's for that unexpected car repair, that dream vacation, or maybe just a cushion for peace of mind. But what happens when you need that money fast? Do you have to wait for transfers? Deal with potential delays? That's where the appeal of linking a debit card to a savings account comes in. It seems like the perfect solution. But here's the thing, savings accounts are designed with a specific purpose in mind, to help you grow your money. They're not intended for frequent transactions like a checking account. This distinction is crucial, and it's why the answer to our initial question isn't a straightforward yes or no. So, let's break down Ally Bank. They've built a reputation for high-yield savings accounts, no monthly maintenance fees, and a user-friendly online interface. They emphasize accessibility, but they also adhere to the regulatory guidelines that govern savings accounts, specifically Regulation D. This regulation, issued by the Federal Reserve, limits the number of certain types of withdrawals and transfers from savings accounts to 6 per statement cycle. Now, this is where the core of our question lies. Linking a debit card implies frequent, immediate access to your funds. And that directly conflicts with the limitations imposed by Regulation D. If Ally Bank were to allow direct debit card access to savings accounts, it would essentially turn them into checking accounts, which they are not. Think about it. Imagine you could use your debit card at any ATM or point-of-sale terminal to access your Ally Bank savings. What would stop you from using it for everyday purchases? Nothing. And that's precisely why it's not allowed. But, and this is a crucial but, Ally Bank does offer ways to access your savings. They understand that life happens, and you might need your money quickly. The most common method is through electronic transfers. You can easily transfer funds between your Ally Bank savings and checking accounts, or to external accounts. These transfers are typically fast, often completed within 1 to 3 business days. They also offer online bill pay, which allows you to pay bills directly from your savings account. And while this isn't the same as using a debit card at a store, it does provide a way to use your savings for specific, planned expenses. Furthermore, Ally Bank provides a feature called recurring transfers. This allows you to automatically move money between your accounts, facilitating your savings goals. This is a great tool for building your savings consistently, without having to manually transfer funds each time. Let's also address the common misconception that a debit card linked to a savings account would automatically solve all financial emergencies. It wouldn't. While it might seem convenient, it could lead to impulsive spending and a depletion of your savings. Remember, savings accounts are meant to be a safety net, not a daily spending account. Now, you might be thinking, okay, no debit card, but are there any loopholes? Any workarounds? And the answer is, not really. Ally Bank, like other reputable banks, adheres strictly to Regulation D. Trying to circumvent these rules could lead to account restrictions or even closure. So, what about alternative solutions? If you need quick access to your funds, consider having a checking account with Ally Bank or even another bank where you can keep a portion of your funds for immediate needs. This way, your savings remain untouched, growing and serving their intended purpose. Another option is to explore Ally Bank's money market account. While it's still a savings product, it often comes with check writing capabilities and a debit card, offering a blend of savings and checking features. It's important to note, however, that money market accounts might have different terms and conditions compared to traditional savings accounts. Let's also address the psychological aspect of this. The ease of access provided by a debit card can create a false sense of security, leading to overspending. By having a clear separation between your savings and spending accounts, you are more likely to be mindful of your spending habits and preserve your savings. It's about understanding the function of each account. Your checking account is for daily transactions, while your savings account is for long-term goals and emergencies. Mixing the two blurs these lines and can lead to financial instability. Ally Bank, in its design, encourages responsible savings habits. They offer tools and resources to help you track your savings progress, set goals, and understand the importance of long-term financial planning. They're not trying to make it difficult to access your money, they're trying to help you build a solid financial foundation. Let's summarize. You cannot directly link a debit card to your Ally Bank savings account. This is due to regulatory restrictions and the fundamental purpose of a savings account. However, Ally Bank provides alternative methods for accessing your funds, including electronic transfers, online bill pay, and recurring transfers. The key takeaway is to understand the distinction between checking and savings accounts and to use each for its intended purpose. By doing so, you can maximize the benefits of both and achieve your financial goals. It's also about understanding the banking landscape. The digital age has brought about immense convenience, but it's also blurred lines. We expect instant access to everything, including our savings. But responsible financial management requires a bit of patience and discipline. And remember, Ally Bank is constantly evolving. They're known for their customer-centric approach and their willingness to adapt to the changing needs of their customers. So, while a direct debit card link might not be available now, it's always worth staying updated on their latest offerings and features. In conclusion, while the dream of a debit card linked directly to your Ally Bank savings account might seem appealing, it's not a reality. But don't let that discourage you. Ally Bank offers numerous other ways to access your funds and manage your savings effectively. Understand the regulations, utilize the available tools, and maintain a clear separation between your spending and savings accounts. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.